How about this Tagalog dub line? Alright, hit me with it. But first, next level. Pink lipstick with intermission text. Ancient Egyptian love poem. Seeing you, my beloved, is a festive day. Regarding you is a great favor. May you come to me with beer, musicians equipped with instruments, their mouths with songs of love, for joy and jubilation. Your excellent beloved is in adoration before you, kissing the ground at seeing you. Receive her with beer and incense like offerings to a god. I'll take, you know what? The beer is fine. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be beer. Pink lipstick. That's certainly a name for a map. Anyway, I need to pee again. Now I actually have time to start up. This is Pink Lipstick. With a Jazz Jackrabbit theme and 180 monsters, no secrets, no fuckery. Just straight up monster mashing and a lot of hearts and flowers. Is this a mod? Yes, it is. It is a mod. Well, in Doom terms, we call these WADs. As in WAD, as in... Because the WAD file format, it is actually based off of a real thing. Because the WAD file format, and this is a fact. The WAD file format is named WAD because it's where's all my data, and essentially that is a WAD file. The way Doom loads its levels in the sense that it always finds an IWAD, which is your base game and its resources. So all of the data, including sounds, weapons, monsters, textures, maps, they're all stored in one WAD. And I'm explaining this pretty poorly, but yeah, Doom music jazzier than I remember, because this is from Jazz the Jackrabbit. That's why it's jazzier. But anyway, so WAD files are shortened to where's all the data. So essentially, this one WAD file is stored in a. It's basically a container for everything, like your music, your sprites, music, sprites, textures, level data, and essentially. In order for you to play mods, you would normally replace them. And the way it does that is by loading a PWAD ahead or after the IWAD. So what that does, you're essentially replacing the current data of Doom 2 with something else. Which is why, for example, if you ever make a map in Doom 2 and do not give it any custom music, it will always play the music of whatever is in the map slot. So for example, Map 1 will always play the theme for Map 1 unless you specifically change the music for Map 1. I hope the explanation makes sense. Which is also why you can stack WADs on top of each other, because all they're gonna do is just overwrite. I'm not very good at explaining things that I normally would be able to, or somebody will be able to explain this better than I can. But yeah, that's essentially how WADs work. You basically have this one base file of just base resources of the game, and then in order for you to mod the game, you just have to like edit or create your maps, save it as a file that replaces the originals. But generally, it's all contained in one WAD file. Oh. I should have just used the partial in this, but you know what? I'm stupid. I am genuinely stupid. Go back to hell, ya damn demons. But yes, this is modded. Sorry. I just went on this tangent again. And there's an Archvile. Demons aren't welcome in the jazz club. Another random question. Sure. Anything. Again, I like answering questions about myself. You know, people who take the time to get to know me better are always appreciated. Ah! No. You're not fucking me over again. Fuck you. Excuse me. Blech. Have you ever just picked a random video to watch on YouTube, then out of nowhere an Onion Ninja appeared after watching it? You mean, do I just watch a random YouTube video and then cry because of the content? Actually, kind of. I am sometimes driven to near tears whenever I listen to certain music. I don't actually cry, but like I am driven to near tears. Because of just how good it is. Like that entire "this hits the spot" kind of thing. Sometimes happens to me when I listen to a song I haven't listened to in a while, especially if it's like theme appropriate. So for example, something like a song from Fana. I'm not even sure if you can. I'm not even sure how to actually spell it, but you know Fana, the group, the J-pop group, the one who did the one who did the themes for Nights and Magic, Boko no wa Mina Kawaii. So it happens on certain specific. It happens in specific instances, but yeah. Otherwise, though, like if we're just talking about random inspirational videos, I go, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. The waifu, though. The waifu gets invaded by onion ninjas quite often. So sometimes she'll just randomly tell me, this video made me cry, and I watch it. I'm like, oh, I see. Yeah, I get it. That's so nice of them. As far as I'm concerned, as far as me, okay, I do not want to be in hit scan hell. Yes. Oh, I think I remember what to do here. Yeah, pick up this key and then let the floodgates open. And by floodgates, it's just revenants. Actually, I should have just made them infight. Ah! I was watching this video. They encountered the spirit that guides young souls. The father said, please tell our daughter we love her very much. She knows, and that made me cry so hard. Yeah, that's probably... Honestly... Yeah, she would probably cry to that too. I can see it. And I don't mean that as like a bad thing after. Where the fuck did that chain gunner come from? Ow. Why'd I do that? Oh, it's because of the... Okay, that's where the chain gunners come from. Bitch! That's such a massive pain in the behind. And so is that. You know what? I'll face Rocket to death. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. I will say though that I will just randomly put on YouTube videos whenever I do a lot of things. So whenever Actually, recently, speaking of, I was actually watching um a YouTube segment, a segment from a known PC parts channel, Greg Salazar. And while I was recording like things for Serious Sam HD, I had my screen also had the video of him doing the Fix or Flop series, where he basically fixes the viewers gaming PCs. So I have that on while I'm also recording gameplay for Serious Sam. And the only reason I was even recording gameplay for Serious Sam was because I'm a dumbass and I lost my VOD for Serious Sam HD. The second encounter. I lost like the second half of my VODs there. Oh! Okay, I ran into that. I hate it. Jesus Christ, why am I in a coffee mood today? What is wrong with me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ow. What is wrong with me today? I mean, I would like to ask my own set of random questions to chat, but like, I'm not very imaginative today. Ow. I'm usually much better as the speaker than that. Ow! Hiss. Hiss in the wind. Oh. Okay, I get hit with way too many projectiles. I hate it. Oh, fuck off. Do not. Why is it auto aiming to the? Why did it auto aim to the Arachnotron? That makes no sense. Yeah, I had no chance with that. So my last question for the day: thoughts on the Nendoroid Jollibee? Cool. That is probably the highest quality. That's probably the highest quality figure that we'll get from Jollibee. And also Jollibee slaps. You know what? Okay, you know what? Speaking of Jollibee, I'm gonna be here to make a sort of Western rant about it, because how the hell is I've been hearing that Jollibee is like really expensive in the US. Even though, thinking about it, it really was a fast food chain that prided itself on being rather pretty affordable. I know now it's not, but like Jollibee really prided itself on being affordable back then. Well, I'm not getting into that. I have no idea what Jollibee even is. Largest fast food chain in the Philippines. Think McDonald's but Filipino. And better. That's like the other note. Think McDonald's but Filipino and better. At least they're better to me. But yeah, it's gotten so big. It's actually gotten so big now that Jollibee is all over the world. They've had this rapid ascent in the United States, and I know like certain other countries also have Jollibee. I think they have like Jollibee in London. I cannot remember if I can't remember if they did have one in Australia or in Spain. Jollibee here has different ingredients, hence Chicken Joy tastes mid here. Yeah, and there you go. Quality can also vary. Anyway. We have cleared the room of pesky enemies. I mean, of course, I would be of the opinion that nothing touches the OGs, but hey, If a Jollibee exists somewhere, I will probably go there to eat it. I hear the ones in America are really good. And honestly, one thing that would make me consider eating in like a Jollibee in America is that America in general has larger portion sizes. And I can't believe I'm complaining about this, but like the portion sizes on the on Philippine Jollibee have gotten really small. Like their Chicken Joy is super small. Anyway, thanks for answering my questions. It's 2:30 now here and still got work this morning. Happy streaming and good day. No, thank you. Thank you for listening. Like again, you are free. You are free to ask whatever you want. All right, round 2. Round 2. Fight. And of course, round 2 has Archviles. Fuck. I hate Archviles. In Canada, I feel like A&W was my always preferred fast food burger, chicken burger. Not sure if they have. Nope, they do. And I have extremely fond childhood memories of it because the last A&W branch that operated in the Philippines was the branch that was near my place. So, as a kid, I was very fortunate to have had A&W's root beer float, and it was fantastic, and I haven't had anything like it since. Yeah, not even joking. Like, the last A&W branch, I lived near the place where they had the last A&W branch. I still lived near there. You get what I mean? Actually, you know what? Give me a second. There we go. We're back. I honestly wouldn't even mind if people found out that I lived near that area. I haven't had Kentucky Fried Chicken in literal years, but sometimes I get a craving for their greasy deep fried chicken. KFC still lives here. My problem with KFC here is that KFC here is kind of mid for me, personally. I think I think KFC here in the Philippines is kind of mid. Mostly because the rest, at least the fast food outlets there, do not have very good standards. A lot of them. Also, it's also ended up being one of those places where the chicken fillets are actually better than like the chicken with the bone-in chicken. KFC is super mid too here, to be honest. Well, that's why I haven't gone despite craving, because it's like, I know it's not actually gonna be that good. You'll probably make your own chicken better. I would take convenience store chicken over that. Convenience store fried chicken, particularly, we have one that's called Uncle John's now, but it used to be Mini Stop, and which was a thing in Japan. We also had like we also have Family Mart and Lawson here, although I think Family Mart locations have been closing rapidly here, but Lawson is alive. 7-Eleven makes their own fried chicken. We don't particularly have the Fami Chiki from Family Mart, but oh shit. Okay, Revenant dead. Or rather, 2 vials are dead. I will run away from the Revenant rocket. I will run away from Revenant rockets and not die. Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. Fuck right off. Yeah, the store here has both fried chicken tenders. Hold up. Sorry. That's mean. That's very mean. Very mean of the map maker to do this. Plus soup and butter chicken as well. And potato wedges. Wow. Shit, we never have potato wedges. So it's honestly my go-to cheap option if it's like noon and I'm lazy. Plus soup and butter chicken as well. You can still get a meal. You can still get a meal for like $6.99 or less, unlike any other fast food in Canada right now. I have a friend. One of my closest friends in real life is a nurse who lives in Vancouver. I think it was Vancouver, yeah. Hasn't told me much about what life is like there. I just happen to have a passing knowledge that apparently Vancouver is like Toronto and Vancouver are destinations for Filipinos. I know somebody who lives in Saskatchewan. I know somebody who moved to Saskatchewan. The store has a full-on deli/bakery. I hate Lost Souls, and I'm sorry. I gotta exclaim. They do quite a lot of their own pre-made meals and stuff too. It's actually a really great store. Co-op brand in Canada. Also, the name is Co-op. I think I might have heard of that because here's like weird origins and where I know certain things. There's a mod for SimCity 4 that actually adds a co-op. Or that adds like convenience store branches as far as like commercial buildings that you can grow in SimCity. So I've been learning. I've learned like a lot of brands or just chains in general. Classic modders, right? Yeah. SimCity 4. That's like the only reason I play SimCity 4. Normally I play SimCity 3K because I like the art style better. I like isometric better. But SimCity 4 is the only one you can mod extensively and like add things without, taking anything away. With SimCity 3K, you can sure you can put new buildings in, but they're normally gonna replace like your current buildings. I don't like that. Ow! But I see, now I know. So co-op is good. Today I have learned co-op is good. Maybe I should ask her about it. Said friend who is currently in Canada is going to actually visit the Philippines on April, so I get to go catch up with her. Maybe I'll ask her about that. Not all of them had good deli, kitchens, bakeries, mind you, ours does. Yeah, that's an issue. That is an issue. I remember there's this one. So I remember that one of our Uncle John / mini stop branches. I know a mini stop branch that's like really, really good and one that's kind of mediocre, but it's also understandable why they're mediocre. So, the sort of mediocre, and even then, their mediocre quote unquote stuff is actually pretty good still. But the branch with the mediocre chicken is in a place called we call it UP Ayala Land Techno Hub. But essentially, it's one huge commercial district that's just filled with towers of, call centers and a bunch of other companies. And like, that's the only convenience store in the area serving like thousands and thousands of people. So you can kind of get why quality isn't as good as like a less visited convenience store. Sorry, bro. I forgot to mention the one important thing in Surugaya. Only the shipping is free. You still need to pay for customs. Piss. I'm guessing customs is expensive. Everything is expensive here. No, it just means I don't earn enough money. Lamau. Anyway, 2 monsters left. Cannot be bothered. I'm out. Oh wait, no. I know what. I think I know the monsters. Fuck. It's a double entendre of cyber demons. I hate it. I hate it. Please die. Ow. This is mean. Okay, 1 down. 2 down. That's mean-spirited. That's really mean. Could be more once gate is open. Nope, that's all of them. And now I have no idea where to go next because I pressed the switch. Oh. Why? What was the use of that? I don't know. I don't understand those. I don't understand those last 4 switches. But anyway, that was pink lipstick. And yes, you're hearing this correctly.